Hello and welcome, this is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more of the multi-consumer products playthrough of Stellaris using the MegaCorp DLC. Alright, I think things have been going fairly well for us. We've been able to upgrade our fleet, and now that fleet strength, which is now called the Lake, I was kind of used to it being called the Anchor, but I guess they got absorbed into the Lake, is at 9.6k. That's pretty good. Matter of fact, let's take a look at our main rival here and see where we're doing comparatively. Ooh, we've all actually caught up to them in technology, and fleet power is the only thing we lag behind, and we're probably closing that gap as well. That's very good. Alright, well, in any case, let's go ahead and continue here. And hopefully with the continued expansion here, we can continue to get more resources, which will be very good to see.
Upscaling complete.
Okay.
Upscaling complete.
So that would be the one cruiser. We should be able to build the second one, and that's going to be the last of these missile boat cruisers that I build. So the audit class isn't going to be a major class. But interesting that our two classes actually cost the same now. I think it used to be the audit was the more expensive of the two. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake and not equip it with all of our best stuff. It's possible I made a mistake somewhere. It looks right. And that looks right as well. Maybe... yeah, alright. I'm not sure why, but not gonna worry about it too much. Okie dokie. Minerals are doing quite well. Oh, crackdown. Well, it cannot be denied that the intoxicating effects of Merope Prime's atmosphere are enjoyable and even helpful in some cases. There is pressure from the more conservative parts of multi-consumer products to crack down on the possibly addictive gases. That's a good question. Alright, so what does that do, just so we're clear on that? It gives us 5% extra happiness, 10% extra physics research, but governing ethics attraction is down 30%. So I see why the conservative element would not like this. As it's likely that your population is going to diverge from what your ethics are, right? So I don't know if I really care that much, though. I'm just going to leave it as is. Okay. Research agreement. Guess that's good. Maybe we can do one with them. Nope. Well, we might get offered one. We'll see.
Upscaling
What's
complete.
the deal with this habitable world, and why didn't I pick it? It seems like a pretty good planet. Oh, it didn't have a lot of mining, and I expanded based off of mining. Okay. This is a good agricultural world, though. How is that one Starbase doing? I have not been paying attention. Is Vana? Oh, it's still upgrading. That takes a while to do, I guess. Also, you guys apparently need to upgrade. 94, okay, we'll do that. And then Zaba Station. Great. Okay. Done, done, done. So the other one I may want to think about upgrading would be a Ludra Station. If we can upgrade that, I mean, look at where Gorham Station is, 5.2, and Gorham Station I haven't even done towards to be more defensive, whereas this, I've definitely done that. It's got mostly, I mean, it's got an anchorage, but it's got, and if I were to upgrade it again, I'd just load it out with weapons. So, yeah, that's more than likely what I would do. So I would expect it to be on par with Gorham Station. And 5.2k or more is pretty substantial. So that's 837 to upgrade it, though. So I have to keep that in mind.
Ships upscaled.
I think getting this upgrade is going to be a little bit more important at the moment.
Ships upscaled.
Okay. Construction ship doesn't have anything to do. Yeah, we could probably start getting our other fleets upgraded as well. So let's take a look at that real quick. So the ocean is one of our more substantial ones. That's going to be pretty expensive to do. But let's see. The shore is probably going to be fairly cheap. 260. I mean, that's almost all our alloys, but let's go ahead and do that. How are we doing on... Yeah, all right. Let's get in here now that we have them. Oh yeah, it's still 720. Geez, so expensive. Well, let's go ahead and upgrade one of our civilian fabricators. I think we already did that over here for the most part. I guess we have that next level we could upgrade them. How much would it cost? 720? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Well then, I guess Hicklum could use the jobs, so we can get a civilian fabricator up and running here. We also have the alloy foundry we could upgrade to get more alloys out. So this takes rare crystals. I'm gonna have to think of getting rare crystal fabrication going if I want to do more upgrades, but let's go ahead and do that. And what do you need to upgrade? You need these guys. Okay. We should have 2 of those as well, so we can afford it. Alright, not a big deal. I may end up going to the market and doing some things. Okay, this is one of the things I've been kind of waiting for. So the capacity overload finally finished. We need 270 influence to get it. Ah, we're a little short on that. So we may be running in the red for a little while, which is unfortunate. Actually, we're not too bad off. We're running a little in the red, but not too bad. It shows you the strength of our economy. Although once this upgrades, it probably would be more of a drain. Ah, as a matter of fact, we got positive there. Okay, that may be a problem. That's these guys down here. So now we have enemies on all fronts. I kind of thought that was going to happen because I didn't think these 2 guys got along. I'm not sure if that league has any friends. Let's see. You do have like these guys. I mean, that's not really anything. As far as I can tell, they do not. It seems like they're on pretty unfriendly terms with most everybody. Okay, they're on friendly terms with these guys, but these guys, they like the Imperium of Verver, so that's probably not going to go well for them. They have a research agreement with these guys. So that's a little bit of a problem, because these guys really hate me. Well, hopefully that doesn't explode in my face. But yeah, we're in a very concerning situation. We're in the middle of a lot of threat. So we'll have to see how it goes. Now, I could rival these guys too, because I mean, it seems like that's kind of a mutual rivalry, right? I don't know if it'll let me. Yeah, we already have 3 rivals, so that's not going to happen. I figured we had a limit, and 3 seemed like a safe assumption.
Upscaled.
Okay, close borders with these guys. That's not too big of a surprise. These guys are... Oh, I do want to check. Do we have any effect? Okay, so this fleet is pointless now. There is no piracy here. I mean, it says there is, but it's not actually affecting any trade. That would affect the one from Hicklum, right? As far as I can tell, we're getting 100%. I mean, we could send this fleet over there just to watch it, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know how necessary some of these fleets are. Okay, you're still going to be more expensive. Now, this guy I think is pretty important, and as a matter of fact, these fleets are a little bit more sizable, so they're going to cost me a lot more to upgrade. Some of these smaller fleets may never get upgraded. We'll have to see. I mean, it's really tough to say how big of a priority they are right now. I think for the meantime, we probably have, what was it? Oh yeah, Vana Station's still not upgraded. Okay. Well, we'll just continue to wait.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, finally. Let's grab the station. So for this station, I think we just go ahead and get it some defenses. So we'll go with missile battery and gun battery. And then what would be our other thing that we would want? Houses a team of dedicated. Okay. I'm not sure listening post would really help us. Maybe it would make more sense here. So if I were to choose something, I'd probably go with target uplink because it gives you greater weapons range, which I think is pretty important, especially if you're talking about missiles, which already have pretty good range. Let's see what else we got. I still think this is the right call. So target uplink computer. Yeah, I'll go ahead and queue it up. Wouldn't hurt. All right, let's see where we are technology-wise. So we have 32 months to save up our alloys. At this point, I'm going to try my hardest not to spend any more. I have a feeling that this ship, once I design it, is going to be very expensive. And we may not really be able to afford it, but we'll see. I'd like to at least get one out, if I can. Okay, we've got an election. I'm not going to burn influence on this, because I really can't. But we do have enough... Ah, never mind. Don't quite have enough. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to burn influence on this. I don't really care, so abstain. Okay. So our substance abuser was... Alright. Real quick, let's make sure everybody has a governor. It may have actually just been a re-election, because I believe our former leader was maybe the same person, so alright. So edict cost down, edict duration up. Good to see. Alright. As a matter of fact, yeah, it's still 270. We're just gonna have to be patient. Shouldn't take too much longer. And then we'll be back in the black.
Upscaling complete.
Could have swore I upgraded you.
Research actualized.
Alright. Got the Research Institute. We won't be jumping on that probably for a little while, but good to have it. Okay, proton launchers. Interestingly enough, this is a large slot. It's not a missile slot. It looks like a missile, but it sure seems like a lot of damage. Yeah, there's a ton of damage. Okay. I think that's the one we're going to go for, because that is a crap ton of damage. And it looked like the best technology that we had available.
Ships upscaled.
Okay, that was just our little defensive station. Now we should be good to go. Alright, now we have enough. Okay. Edict. Capacity overload. Yay! Alright. Why is it costing me 4,000? It used to cost 3. What's around its course? Would you like to extend it? I don't understand why it's costing 4,000 now. Don't you guys like me anymore? I don't think we can. I don't think we can spend that much. We got to save up because we may have a war. I don't know when we're going to have a war, but we're going to need cash on hand. I can't spend 4,000. That's too much. That sucks because our research is going to really get dug into, but at the same time, we have been doing fairly well, and we've caught up to our main rival, which honestly may mean that we're one of the top as far as technology. I mean, I'd have to look through this. As a matter of fact, that may be fun to do to round out this video, so... yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's take a look at our competition and where we stand. So, we're going to look through all the empires and see just how we're doing, and comparatively speaking. So, the Imperium Reverver is our one ally. They're inferior to me fleet power. They're equivalent in economic power, so that's good for them, and inferior in technology. Hopefully our research agreement with them will bolster them there. We have the Mandate of Loken, which is on good terms with us, but in a different federation. They're equivalent across the board. Okay, good to see. These guys, inferior, equivalent, inferior, so they're pretty much on the same level as the Imperium of Ver. I was hoping that they would be in our federation, but it didn't end up working out. Let's see. These guys, which are becoming more friendly to us, but again, in a different federation, so can't really join our federation. They are equivalent, inferior, so technology-wise, we are doing quite well. That's what I thought. These guys are our subsidiary. They're pathetic, equivalent, pathetic. Economically-wise, they're not doing too bad, but fleet and technology-wise, they're well behind. I almost wonder if we could throw them a bone. Yeah, we can't offer them a research agreement. We can offer them a migration treaty and get some space turtles in our empire. Corp citizen state. Inferior, equivalent, inferior. Vagaros, pathetic. No surprise there because they've got stomped on twice in a row. Equivalent, inferior. So their economy is still doing all right. Let's see. These guys are a fallen empire, so no surprise to see them overwhelming in every regard. These are all like neutral entities, so moving on. Let's see. We haven't had much interaction with these guys, but pathetic across the board. They may be... well, yeah, they're the vassal under these guys, so that's not a surprise to see that. I think these are our other fallen empire, and again, overwhelming in every regard. Again, haven't had much interaction with them. Let's see. Pathetic across the board. These might be... yeah, this is another one of those vassals here, so not a surprise. Let's see. These are the guys that are the one guys that are rivals to our federation. They kind of suck. They're pathetic, equivalent, inferior. All right. Equivalent across the board. So this is one of our potential enemies. Inferior, equivalent, inferior. So that seems to be the most common that we're seeing. Inferior, equivalent, inferior yet again. And then these guys are the ones that we care about the most. Superior, equivalent, equivalent. So we're not doing bad as far as everything goes. I just think where we may have problems is the vast alliance that this guy has with all of these guys up here. It does worry me. But now that we're starting to get more powerful, these guys are because this guy used to be on par with me. So when you had somebody that was overwhelming to me, and then you had somebody that was on par with me in an alliance together, that, you know, that's really scary. But now that we're starting to even things out, I'm becoming powerful enough that potentially in a one-on-one fight I could take these guys. The problem is just the alliance. So we'll have to see. But in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.